confidently, this looks exactly like this is queso, bro. What are we talking about? His second murder. You see, Queso apparently killed Lil Buck because Lil Buck made a diss track towards his dead brother, or made a diss track that mentioned his dead brother, among other people. Right. So, in the surveillance footage, Queso is seen holding a particular firearm. In a song called Bang It Out, when he was shot out his quarter's name Scotty in the murder of Lil Buck, he was shot him out for being in the shootout system while showcasing a firearm that is very similar to the murder that he used in the death of Lil Buck. Or he allegedly because he's still on trial and he hasn't been found guilty. And the saddest part about anything, the saddest part about it all, is that they did all this just to be cool. It wasn't for no money and killing them, right? Just to be cool and be accepted by some other people. That's sweet, bro. Gonna focus on just Lil Buck's case because I was probably a little busy. But at trial, or from day one, I should say, case of defense has always been the shooter that you guys have identified as the person who killed Lil Buck. That's not me. He has a different strength, a different build. I'm taller. I'm a little bit more stout. Clearly not me. That's been his defense from day one. Robinson's attorney told the judge they received the results from his body scan that was requested by the state. He says it showed Robinson could not be excluded from the McCormick murder. This supports our position. So this is something that we're digesting right now. Robinson's attorneys believe he does not match the description of the shooter seen in this photo. Records show McCormick was shot and killed at a shopping center off Merrill Road in January 2020. Investigators say a witness's dash cam video recorded the murder. According to the state, the video shows a person running towards McCormick with an assault rifle, shoots him repeatedly, killing him. And on the first day of trial, his attorneys would include that in their opening statement. They will say there's no possibility, there's no chance whatsoever that the person seen on surveillance is Casey. These are witnesses. Each and every one of them, I'm going to give you a description. Hello. Between somewhere between 5 and 5 and 5. The other Friday. Each of these witnesses that saw this person. So far, we get there. Get time, move on. Friday. These unbiased civilian witnesses, this paragraph. Don't believe them. They're all wrong. The witnesses that I'm going to ask you to believe are the ones who are actually involved in this murder. That's right. One, they are going to be walking them in here, stop them from that back door. Each one of them, hoping and praying to get some benefit from that. On top of Queso's self-alleged identity confessing to his murders on IG Live, the prosecutors would also bring in witnesses. Figures out 30 feet. Over 8 feet. Super ass. You gotta get a slip on that block, boy. Yeah, you waiting on you, boy. On 24. If Ace said he's born, we gonna hunt him till he's dead. Talking about young. I feel like young and Ace all gonna look slow there. If you think I'm gonna sit around and let you get yourself locked up, keep locked up, all this for y'all, this is crazy, man. What's wrong with you, bro? What? This nigga Ed, that's why I be saying, bro, these people don't be y'all homies. Y'all be thinking these people y'all homies. Your homie is not gonna let you crash. Your homie is not gonna let you kill somebody if you don't get him in right. Your homie is gonna wrap him up, tighten up. You tweak it, man. That's a real homie. Not gonna laugh at somebody who is. So what? Next, they will make your face go. I don't know. Everybody outside. Everything on the outside. You don't know what that. That's just the ice. Well, witnesses really laid out exactly what took place the day that Queso murdered Lil Buck. So the getaway driver was actually the one who located where Lil Buck stayed. So Lil Buck, they already used the car he was on the track. So the Lil Buck took a picture at the apartment he stayed at. Now, the getaway driver was able to prove exactly where those apartment was. Right. He pulled it up. Now, Lil Buck wasn't there because his vehicle was there. But that's because Lil Buck actually took a trip to Vegas. He was on vacation. So when Lil Buck got back from his Vegas vacation, he posted on Instagram that he was back. So they pulled up again. And when the getaway driver pulled up again, he located Lil Buck's vehicle was actually at the apartment. Right. And that's how they knew, okay, this is where Lil Buck stayed. So they alerted Queso. They alerted the team. And the team, they went ahead and found a stolen vehicle, and they all drove to Lil Buck's apartment, and they was hiding out. And they was waiting there for hours for Lil Buck to come out. Now, when Lil Buck finally came out, there was some disturbance going on, right? Because apparently one of their homies pulled up in a vehicle that could be traced back to them. So they're like, bro, what you doing? Bro, get out of here. So while they're dealing with a homie, Lil Buck came out his apartment, hopped his vehicle, and he was actually driving to a temp agency to find a job. So they see, oh damn, he's here. So they bust a U-turn and began to follow Lil Buck to the temp agency. Right. And when Lil Buck got to the temp agency, they pulled in and began to stake out. And when Lil Buck came outside, now the temp agency was located in a shopping center. So when he came outside, that's when Queso hopped out. And the driver will identify Queso as being the one who hopped out and chased Lil Buck and murdered him. So what happened when Charles McCormick came out? Well, Raheem jumped out. What did I tell y'all today? What did I tell y'all, bro? Why do y'all think y'all finna go smoke somebody, catch a real murder charge, and you think your homie's not gonna snitch on you? Why do you think that this nigga is about to go to jail for murder to keep it real with you? Why do you think that that's a thing? That motherfucker is on bro, come on, man. This man is on a murder trial. He said Hakeem hopped out. He hopped out. It's told you're done. How was that told from what the plan was? Well, I came up with a plan of getting closer to his car, so when he get in the car, he can jump out of the passenger seat, shoot him as soon as he got in his vehicle. I could pull it off faster. And did you wait for Charles McCormick to get closer to his vehicle or get into the vehicle? No. What happened after he jumped out of the Nissan? Shot at him. Shot at who? Cool. He's giving him a play-by-play, bro. Did McCormick stay there? Oh. What did he do? Right. What did Hakeem Robinson do? Chase him. And did what? Did you see that? No. Where did he go? On the side of the building. But did you see him? Did you chase him with the rifle? Yeah. Did you hear shots? So. And after those shots, what did you do? I went and picked him up. Picked you up? Pick. You think the getaway driver gonna get any cooperate, he probably get 15, 20. You might not pay something, you're going, it's over with. You do. It's over with. You're going up to pick him up. Say that again? When you went to pick him up, where in the vehicle did he go? Oh, we got back into the passenger seat. I don't know if the person in the video don't look like me. It suffice when fighting against a literal getaway driver to identify you as the person who got out and was on that video shooting and killing Lil Buck. So after the murder happened, they hopped in the vehicle and they looks alike. So where's the front entrance? Other side of the building.
He up there calm as hell, straight face snitching too. We don't give a damn.
What's that? Police got behind us. What do you think when the police got behind you? What did I think? Yeah. Sounded good. Did you start speeding? Yes, sir. Did you drive kind of recklessly?
Bro.
You know where you were going? No, sir. Do you know what street you made it to? Yes, sir. What was that? Townsend. What kind of area is Townsend? It's a residential neighborhood. Did the officers continue to follow you? Yes, sir.
You can tell he's telling the truth too, just how easy it's coming off. He ain't looking to the side, bro. Ain't looking down. He ain't thinking about no answer. He just every question he get asked, he just
At
asks.
some point, did your car crash? Yes, sir. Where? On Townsend Boulevard. What was that next to? Where you crashed? Was there anything around it? Houses. So they crashed the vehicle because apparently, come on, bro, these are ninjas. These ain't still assassins, bro. They can't get away from the police. Oh my God. So they crashed their vehicle and they left their guns in the vehicle, by the way, and they hopped out and began to run away.
How stupid do you gotta be? How dumb do you gotta be?
They kids to get away. They eventually evaded the police and got away. This is where the story of betrayal takes place.
Yeah, but they left their guns in the car. They probably left a murder weapon in the car. Like a jackass. And I seen the picture, Queso ain't had no gloves on. He got his hands, his fingerprints on the gun. These look, they probably use their own hands to load the gun up, so his fingerprints on the shell case. Y'all little boys.
Follow this case. You already know where I'm getting at. So Queso gets away and then calls his daddy for help, right? As any child would do. Man, I'm in a jam. Who can I call? Who can I rely on? Daddy. So he calls his father. His father pulls up and picks him up and gets him out the jam.
Right.
But here's the thing, right? When his father got picked up for being an accessory to murder, his father began to tell almost immediately. Well, now, the father excuse for telling this, bro, Queso, why didn't you exonerate me? The daddy actually gave a full-length statement on Instagram for why he plans on testifying against his son, in which he did during his trial. The father ain't just telling on one of his son's Queso, he's also telling on two sons. Because the other son, his junior, Abdul Robinson Jr., he's actually being charged in connection to this murder as well.
Now, what y'all think about that? Because, okay, and I asked my wife this, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I basically said, if you raise your son to be a good boy, and he decided to go be a gangster and he killing niggas and shit, would you snitch on him? She said, yeah. I'd rather snitch on him and he go to jail than get smoked out here in the real world shit. At least I can talk to him. And I kind of agree with that. It's crazy. My mother, oh, you police, you a bitch, and you call the police. Calling the police don't make you no bitch. It makes you a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that call you a bitch for calling the police is a goofy. You see what I'm saying? Why would I go crash out and go to jail when I could just call the police? That doesn't make any sense. On top of that, if my son went and killed somebody on his own free will, Carl be like, Dad, I'm in trouble. Can you come get me? Yeah, so what's up? You think I'm gonna ask my son a fucking question? Hell no, I'm not. Whatever you in trouble, son, I'm coming. I'm gonna be right there. 5 minutes. I'm gonna teleport there. When I get there, I might ask you like, what the hell going on? You probably gonna lie. You ain't gonna tell me you just smoked somebody and you running from the police and that. You're not gonna tell me that. Now, if I bring you home safe and sound and the police come knocking on me, knocking at my door like, hey, you helped your son kill somebody. No,
what's up? What's up, Bryson?
The hell? Because he was
if the dad knew he was a street nigga and the dad was encouraging him to go do all that, then he bogus as hell. But if dad was on some you're tweaking, you gonna hold responsibility to your actions, gang. I feel like I would have said something else on my son too.
Now it goes, if it was me and my daddy chocolate tip in a situation like this is the father justifying why he's telling them both his sons. If it was me and my daddy, I would have been free my daddy a long time ago, no matter what my consequences would have been.
I agree. I see that side too, though.
Especially if he's a good / great daddy. He could do more for me out of jail than in jail. Who leave their daddy in jail to rot, especially when you know he innocent?
That's some shit you
I
did.
would have been stood up and said my daddy ain't got an F thing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Ninjas and be out in that free world, talk that talk out there until it's time to walk that walk. I get what he's saying, but I don't know exactly what he wanted Queso to do. If Queso's defense is,
it wasn't me.
He innocent.
Yeah,
None of us is involved in this. What? Like the Queso have said, hey, listen, man. I don't plead guilty, man. My daddy innocent. Bro, let my daddy go, man. I'll take the charge. I'll plead guilty. Like, that
don't make sense.
I don't think we would really expect that from Queso. Yo, if Queso say I'm innocent, why would he then say, hey, man, my daddy ain't got nothing to do with this?
Right.
Well, him saying he's innocent is the same thing as saying my daddy ain't got nothing to do with this. Unless you was expecting him to say, I'm guilty, my daddy innocent. I'll be guilty and don't let my daddy go.
Yeah.
Now, the father took the stand. And not only did the getaway driver identify Queso, but the father identified Queso on camera as being the shooter.
See, on the street, another example of why the street students. Your own damn daddy gonna snitch on you. What are you doing? If your own father's gonna snitch on you, why do you think some random nigga that you grew up with is gonna keep it real with you and not snitch on you? Why do you think somebody is gonna pick doing 20 years over keeping it real with you? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Leading up to January 15th, 2020, Jim Robinson was living. And so you can see him on a daily basis.
Yes.
And as you testify to, he's your biological son.
Yes.
And so did you also see him
So you don't have any money. You don't even have enough. I don't know how old he is. You don't even have enough money to get your own crib. But you killing people for free?
January 15th, 2020?
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
When he was living with you in your
Ferrari
home,
be fucked up.
did you
My day going fine. How's your day going?
Yes.
See the types of clothing that he would wear.
Yes.
See him as he.
Okay, can we rephrase your questions?
Did you ever see him walking about the house?
Yes.
Did you see him in music videos?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the way he moves?
Yes.
Are you familiar with, or 5 years ago, were you familiar with the way his build was, his physical characteristics?
Yes.
And after January 15, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording.
Yes.
Did you, when you viewed that?
I know lawyers ain't smart. Cause anytime you gotta say a whole bunch of time while you talking to you in the courtroom, you done.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles?
He don't want to say. He don't want to do it. He don't want to do it.
What's your son's name?
Okay.
He didn't even want to do it.
After the murder of Charles McCormick.
Now, people always say it's like he on the verge of crying right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I always feel like I failed as a father. No matter how much I whooped you, when I put you in camp, everything I taught you, I gave my all to raising you, and I'm on a fucking murder trial snitching on you right now, basically. You know what I'm saying? But for everybody that want him to keep it real with his son, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But you can't expect me to keep it real with you if you ain't keep it real with me. If you call me to save you and pick you up after you just killed somebody and ran from the police, and you don't even tell me that you don't even let me know that I'm picking you up and I can be an accessory to a murder. You don't even tell me that at all. You don't call me and say it. You don't say it when I pick you up. Nothing. You don't tell me at all. But then when I get arrested for murder, you want me to keep it real with you? I don't give a son. I don't give a damn my son, my uncle, my auntie, my cousin, best friend. I don't care who you is, bro. If I go pick up my homie after he just murdered somebody, he like, hey, bro, I'm in trouble. The police on me. Hey, come get me, bro. No problem. So hey, shit, I'm telling you, sir. And good, what's up? If you don't tell me, like, hey, bro, I just sleep with somebody. I don't want you to pick me up. I don't even want you involved in this because you get arrested for the murder. Easy. You ain't keep it real with me. So now what I'm supposed to go to jail and go to trial and fight for my life and face 20 years and possibly go to prison for some shit that you ain't, man, no, I'm not
aware of a post on Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account referencing something that happened.
Yes.
And was that posted from a nail salon?
Yes.
And after seeing that post, did you reach out to Hakeem Robinson, your son?
Yes.
And what did you want him to do?
turn yourself in.
I want him to remove the post.
Are you aware of any other posts
So he's done that posted
Hakeem
about
Robinson made to his social media around that time that concerned you?
Yes.
What was that?
It was another post of dude look up.
What did you see?
It was just the emojis on the bottom of it that said bye bye bye.
Send us that to you?
It was the emojis, the hand emojis saying bye bye. Casel's defense plan on bringing other witnesses to come and testify that the person they seen shoot Lil Buck was between 5'5" to 5'11", Slater build and thin build. Good luck. I think any jury will look at a father identifying his son and say, you know what?
He must
No
know.
opinion I will probably take.
Yeah.
Or identify who's it after they call it. I would take a father saying this is his son, opposed to the other witnesses. Nobody knows their kids more than the parents. It's over with for Jason. It's not, bruh. And even in the father's testimony, he said, bruh, I go to Instagram after we do what we do, and I see, he's already so snitching. So snitching is not case.
And then the dumb motherfucker had the nerve to get on Instagram. You think I'm gonna go do 15 years for this guy? This guy who just called his dad. Daddy, please. They come get me. I just hear somebody please. Please, come pick me up, Daddy, please. I gotta make it. I better get on Instagram. Bye, Daddy. Slow it. Slow it down.
No. And we know it wasn't his first body because he's connected to the body of both Biggie fucking. In case of one of the world knows he did this. And now, the defense witness, the camera driver, will also testify that Queso will FaceTime his ops and confess to the ops. Yeah, I did that to your boy. Confessing to people you already don't like you. They want the worst for you. This fight off with the dumbest things I've ever. I don't know if he was too young to realize this.
I don't want to hear nothing about no damn too young, boy. Everybody too young. Everybody was too young at a point. And 99% of us did not kill nobody when we was young and snitch on them. Like, come on, bro.
What you think it is, bro? The people you think is gonna keep a silent, or people you think ain't going to town, will be the first one to let you down. So him even calling up to confess to them just tells him, bro, this kid's probably new to the streets, or ain't know nothing about how the streets operate, homie. If your own daddy was trying to get you, who's the thing that I'm going to do?
You see Instagram on his phone. He contacts Ray One Hour. Ray One Hour, who is a
And then he FaceTimed the motherfucker on Instagram. Instagram has a paper trail, bro.
let you know you're going to somebody out, but doesn't say who.
More testimony on day 3 of the murder trial for Jacksonville rapper Hakeem Robinson, also known as Gangsta. Today we heard from a confessed accomplice to the murder, Dominique Barner, who agreed to testify as part of a plea deal. Barner says he was part of stalking Charles McCormick, the victim, on the day of the shooting. He testified that Robinson called a rival gang member on the day of the crime and told him he was going to kill McCormick, which Robinson's attorney.
So he called him before the murder and said, we caught one of your little homeboys slipping and then killed him. Oh my God.
He says would serve as a confession. She says during 9 hours of depositions, he never mentioned the call.
Because what you're telling this jury today is that you witnessed him speaking to Raekwon Howard that he was going to kill someone, right? That's like a confession, right? You didn't think that was relevant to tell the lawyers for Hakeem Robinson?
And testimony is set to continue Monday.
That's actually worse. You got the drop on one of their homies. You're going away to murder them, so you call them to let them know, hey, bro, I'm about to murk one of your homies, bro. We already got the drop. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We already caught him slipping. Bro, these kids is demonic, homie. Demonic, bro. Yo, here's what it do life. It's a dead delay.
In Florida too, boy, he ain't
I don't
getting
feel
out.
like there's anything
What the
you
hell?
can do at this point to get out of this body, bro. It's
What
over.
you thought was gonna
But
happen?
y'all let me know in a conversation.
What you thought was gonna happen? You stalked this man on camera. You called his homies and told them you was gonna kill him. Then you did it. Then you on camera running, and then we got. Do you understand that if he crashed the car and ran from the police, do you understand that means after he ran from the police, they say he called his dad to pick him up. That means he had his phone in his pocket while he was fucking killing somebody, bro. Like, are you putting those two things together or no? That means he had his phone. Because what dad is gonna pick up? He had his phone in his pocket at the time he was killing somebody. Then they said he called his homie before he caught the body. He called one of his ops homies and said, "Hey, we about to murk your homie." Again, that's 2 pieces of evidence showing that this man is catching bodies with his phone in his pocket. And then after all of that, he went home and the first thing he did was get on Instagram and post about the murder he just committed and brag about it. FBI, open up!
Bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Some of you just can't say it, bro. But I'm gonna let y'all know some real shit like I do at the end of all my videos. This is another example. The streets is a lie. The streets are stupid as a motherfucker. They a lie, and it ain't worth it. You're gonna catch all these bodies, you're gonna do all these illegal activities, you're gonna go to jail, you're gonna get all these stripes, you're gonna be cool dude in the hood, you're gonna be quote unquote, you're gonna be that man, you're gonna be that guy. And then you're gonna get your ass locked up. Your homies ain't coming to your trial. Your homies ain't paying for no lawyer. Your homies, the same people that you was catching bodies with, they're going to snitch on you. They're not going to go to 30 years to keep real with you. They don't care that much about you. They got their own family, their own kids. They're going to snitch on you. Then when you're in jail for the rest of your life, and I give it about a year, maybe 2, is that everybody who you outside way gonna forget about you. Your mama gonna stop calling as much. Your girlfriend is over with her. You'll never have another girlfriend again. The best you got is a big old CO that's about 242 pounds. Be on to it. You feel? And then, after it's all said and done, you're going to die. You're going to be an old man in jail. You're probably going to die younger than most because you in jail. It's dirty. You know what I'm saying? You stressed out. You ain't got no proper medicine, no proper nothing. You ain't got no emotional support. You can't even get a motherfucking hug in jail. You in prison with a bunch of other grown men, crazy men, people killing each other all day, every day. You ain't got nowhere to go. You locked up like an animal. You probably make it to 65, 70 if you lucky. And then you're gonna pass away. They're gonna burn your body, or they're gonna bury it in the prison backyard. Your mama gonna forget about it. She never gonna have kids. Bro, it sounds like bro he never even lived on his own, bro. He never had kids. And the fact that he got this much clout, I'm pretty sure this video gonna get 100,000 views. At least. He got this much clout to the point where he could garnish 100,000 views from a rap song. All that shit threw away. He could be somewhere living great, paying $10,000 a month, living in a very nice penthouse apartment in any city in America. You know what I'm saying? He had a nice Benz, a pretty girlfriend, 2 kids by now. Instead, he wanted to be a real nigga. He wanted to be a gangster. He wanted to keep it real with the hood. He wanted to be a savage. He wanted to be cool. And that's what niggas don't understand about me. I have gone to separate myself completely from all street culture. Because the street culture has got you dumb motherfuckers in a chokehold, bro. And the street culture got y'all thinking that right is wrong and wrong is right. So much so to the point when I say I'm gonna call the police on a nigga, that make me a lame, that make me a bitch, that make me this, that. No, it just makes me a law-abiding citizen. I'm playing the game that they rules because I can't change the rules. This is an example of a motherfucker who tried to play the game by his own rules. Oh, you did something to my homies, I'm not gonna snitch on you. I know you did it, I'm not gonna snitch on you. I'm not gonna call the police on you even though you killed my homie. I'm gonna go kill you. And if you did, he gonna be in jail. Because you playing by some rules that you can't change. You playing a game that you ain't make the rules for, but you trying to play into these rules, and you think you're not gonna get locked up for it. Having a gun don't make you cool. Selling drugs don't make you cool. Not calling the police don't make you cool. Going to catch a body don't make you cool. Going to jail don't make you cool. Having a house don't make you cool. Having dead homies don't make you cool. All that shit is really lame. And if you can't understand, if it's not registering in your head how that's lame, and getting money, staying out of jail, staying out the police way, having nice cars and pretty fiance, wife, girlfriend, whatever you want to have. Like, maybe even boyfriend. I don't know what you're into. If you think that that's lame, man, I don't know what to say to y'all niggas, boy. There's something wrong with it.
First of all, we gotta heal. So we gotta stop the bad INGs. Drugging, drinking, texting, shopping, not dealing. There's probably a bunch of other INGs. Everything in balance is cool. You gotta keep fucking. I'm with you, Dr. All things in balance. No, I gotta get to that. So those are handmade in Japan. So what? We don't see. Got them. How you gonna money? I just ain't say nothing. All bought man out the same. I know who bought money in. Okay. Get what? You ain't nothing but the blue version. And you are. Hold on, guys. In the blue version. I had those for 4 years. Oh, yeah, we good. They're handmade, and I mean, it costs $80 or whatever. But they feel great on my face because nothing worse than a glass in your face and your nose hurt, your nose hurt, your ears hurt, your head's ringing. I'm just saying, if you buy it right, you buy it wrong. Unless it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. Because unless it don't matter, then you. And I was thinking he getting there. You take them shits off late. I'm like, baby, let me bless. I know. That's 10 pair of reasons for that same exact reason. Because that's matter to them. No, don't get me wrong. I haven't taught you a lecture. So I pop it, I will pop just once. Yeah. I got about 15 different
different Cartiers from different places around the world. But as you wear them, 3-4 usage, they loosen up. So in my head, it don't matter the number that you spend. I just spent $1,400 on some shades that's uncomfortable. I spent $20 on some shades, and I'm still getting the same pussy that I was getting. With the other shades. I just wanted the experience. The experience they give me what I want.
What's your restaurant? Yeah,
I'm just in the club. So niggas say I ain't in the club.
My next question.
I'm in the club.
Why would you be a collector of some shit that you know ain't gonna last?
It's not that. When I was young and I was doing it, I was young. I was like 25. You know, when you're 25, bro. I ain't never had shit.
On this nigga.
25 years old, I ain't never had shit. I got 6 7 Cartiers, but I always run the Cartiers. Cartiers, I bought back in the day. They were $30. I know they don't fit a car. Them bitches were just young car. There was no rain going there. So now that I'm in the club, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I got Cartiers. I'm like,
you bound.
that's what niggas don't see.
You bound. And you know that they have here.
Right.
But you just know the type of lifestyle you live, they're not conducive, they're gonna get loose.
So check this out. I'm not buying them to wear at this point. I was buying them to say, ooh, you can't grab these because they only made these in Puerto Rico. Ooh, I got these motherfuckers because they was over there in goddamn Belize.
You don't wear
I
them.
don't wear these because I know another motherfucker ain't got them. I want to have them. Well, I'm like,
That mindset is fucked up.
so when the nigga say shit, I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't with Belize and get these.
That's why they was on there arguing about the AP and the SWAT collection. It ain't that you give a fuck about an AP, you just didn't want other niggas to have the shit.
It ain't that, bro. When you ain't have it and then you start getting it and then you realize what it takes to get it, you like, damn, when I didn't have it, you ain't reach me. You ain't make sure I had an AP. I waited till I got rid of AP, guys.
So,
now you like, you know what? But see, it's not about that. AP finna make it kill.
And plus, they just dropped a little pocket watch. Motherfuckers actually thought they were going to get a bust down collaboration. Brother motherfucker made a pocket watch that hang off your belt. Hey, all them niggas like, y'all did all that arguing for what?
AP and G something and you never collaborate.
Man, they made a pocket watch. Not a wristwatch. Man, they got a $300 AP. And they put all these fake ass pictures out, different colorways and everything. They ain't never even said that.
So it's a market. It's a market. We don't fake like we finna put something out there for them to buy, get them to come in the store and buy something else.
They're gonna do that too.
How they gonna do it every time? Consumers is crazy. It's about the money. I can trick you into buying some shit. I give them $300 on that. I'm like, no, they ain't that, but we got $900 motherfucker.
I was sold out in the middle.
We sold out, I know.
Oh, good.
Cause you know how niggas is, they don't want to come out the store without nothing. I gotta look like I'm doing what I'm doing. Nigga spit everything and just look like you do. Don't nobody give a fuck about it. Let what's in your bag.
Nobody
cares. KD with $20.
Nobody cares.
Nobody care.
I was looking through my glasses and I got some metal glasses. The one that records.
Right.
I record shit on that.
But I record so much when I want to
have an official start your interviews. We're gonna have an official. You just quote.
Yeah, we just be fine. We gonna start out with the glasses.
And then get the voices warmed up and then.
Yeah. See, we start out with the glasses. That's how we pop it off. Just to show people that we still know.
It's all about capitalism. Here we go.
We are the world.
We don't want them to be expecting too much.
We'll pop every blue moon, but
guys, welcome back to the 80s pack. Sit up now.
the hot sauce bags we don't use, we put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we don't have an official start in
It's better to underestimate and overperform than overestimate and underperform.
Come on, man.
So
say that again one time.
it's better to underestimate and overperform than overestimate and underperform. That's what you said.
Right.
Lower expectation.
Yeah.
Then people don't know what's coming, and you slam them.
Slam in the head.
Yeah.
Get them with the surprise.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
They didn't think we was gonna make it this far. They had already underestimated us way back.
Yeah.
Then they see us do great things, and they like, man, we so proud of you. I'm like, oh, what? He even did what we really thought to do.
I'll tell you.
Man, congratulations on all your success.
Like, what success? They just happy we still together. I can't leave y'all still right there. Be free. 10 years? That's a long time. Ain't nobody got shot. God. Y'all going on the school. Y'all doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. And in my mind, I'm like, what gave you the inclination that I wasn't? Right. What made you feel like I was about to stop doing? What the fuck I was supposed to be doing? This ain't it. This is the beginning. Wait till they give me the money.
The very fact that you guys are in the same building with the same crew, with cameras you own, with a building that don't have a red notice on the door.
Some people will be fat, but people.
I mean, with lights that are on. I mean, this is success here in and of itself. I don't know many brothers who have their own platform, their own, effectively their own studio.
Oh man, Jay, don't do it. Go out of cover. Don't do it. Don't tell me without. They thought we was really talking. Hey, Jay, we what? Go get it. We running this. Oh,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that like that.
Come on.
In the work.
We still the case. We still the case.
Now that means a lot. We said that on the show. We got all this money. Ain't no nothing you can hold up and touch. Ain't nobody got no good. We just supported all these underground rappers. Said that they was the Steve. We should have been able to go take a picture by the wall like you can in Motown. Right. I don't know what track he's in. Not saying they don't have one, but we need to see that. We need to see how people holding some shit. Yeah. Especially in the city like Atlanta. Pull up and support whatever they got going on. Yeah, Thanksgiving seafood. Hookah lounge. You know, all the places that they say you have the grants on the wall. That's all I want to go to. Right. Yeah. I went to TP studio. I just walk around. They thought I was there. I tell you, I want to be here. Beautiful out here. I like the grants. I'm going to the back. Well, they don't nobody go there. I'm seeing all these. Great. They got an army face in it. It's really. You see the duck? I see the duck. That's the duck over there. I really did. Damn, I can afford the duck. I don't know that name. You said TP. I said, oh, TP. He doing like that. He doing like that.
Oh, you ain't know what I'm talking about?
I ain't know who they
Nah, you
is.
didn't get it. What the hell? What the hell you got to say?
You don't know who that TP is?
You got no names out here, man.
T-Pain or nothing.
You know, they did it on one of them motherfuckers.
Nigga thought I was tired here.
Hey, talking about owning something. I mean, that could be a black version of Disneyland, or what's that in Los Angeles is Universal. That could be the black version of Universal Studio. There should be tours. There should be family tours through there. I mean, he's got a huge piece of real estate there, and I mean, he's a friend, and he's done an incredible job. His history has not given him the respect that he deserves. I mean, he's right here in Atlanta. Nobody talks about it. It is unbelievable.
So he definitely doing his thing. Definitely need to be like a tour shit going around.
And you guys are doing your thing.
So they need to bring that tour on down here too.
Well, you got a TV tour. You got to do your own tour. The hood tour.
I'm gonna brand the hood. I already know.
I think by the time we get to
The hood.
the second studio,
Look,
we'll get our second studio. That's what we really get. We'll get our own input and all that too. And it's the start. Then we'll get to the big one. And then we'll really get.
They already got 85 stock.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's real instant.
Absolutely.
85 stock. 85 stock studio.
I don't want to be that.
You know what I'm saying?
I want you to have to be with somebody who know where it's at. Like, yeah, right on. I don't want to.
You don't want no side. Okay. Yeah, you got to be invited.
Yeah.
Invitation only.
destination location.
Exactly.
Prince was like that. See, you had to go to Minneapolis. He didn't want to be in Hollywood. You had to go out of your way.
You went to Minneapolis?
Of course, I've got offices in Minneapolis. That's not the point.
Oh.
I'm saying Paisley Park. If you want to go see him, you had to be intentional. You didn't just show up in Minneapolis. No one just rolled into Minneapolis. You had to be intentional. He wanted to separate himself intentionally. He didn't want to be part of the Hollywood scene. Even when he changed his name, that was a brilliant deal. He changed his name to a symbol. That was not, we thought it was artistry. That was about his intellectual property rights. Because his name, Prince, was tied up with his contract.
The crazy part is he never named the symbol. He didn't never name the symbol. I wonder what he called the symbol.
Legal victory.
He played basketball too. Yeah. Good. It was like that. All right, well, since you like introductions so much, welcome back to the Everybody Stop. Okay. Now, this year we got a special guest in here with us today, bro, because this is the crazy part. Every time he comes, I don't never have no question. I don't go get that lunch. So I just want to sit back and shut the hell up and really take some notes, because you know what he's talking about. And he got a new book out that's already a New York Times bestseller.
Not New York Times, USA Today bestseller.
USA Today.
Oh, my bad. Not the one thing.
My bad.
Hold 50.
That's for two, nigga. You don't get to be on a bestseller without hitting all the lists. You on the list. That's the U.S. certification, man. Capitalism for all. A black man. Come on now. We get ready to get our money of this episode. None other. Mr. John O'Brien.
Yes, sir.
We're getting out of bankruptcy.
Hey, man, go back to I don't got real nigga. Go back to shit finna get real. Sit real close to the TV, man.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
shut the fuck up.
Pull your notebook out. Get your notes together.
Fuck up. Turn your head.
Yeah, this
I can
real
play on.
serious business right here.